Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from the Public Works here in Fitchburg, it's Bill Balke. Bill, welcome back to the show. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Jeremy. How's it going with you?
It is going great. Now that you're here and we can talk some construction, we'll get started here because there's a lot of information to get to. We'll start on Hatchery Road. We learned earlier this week that Post Road, west of Hatchery Road, will be closed for some paving. Tell us what's coming up here in next week.
All right. Yeah, we're in the home stretch with the paving, so we'll be closing down Post Road to the east for 2 days, the 27th, 28th, so that we can get the final pavement down in that area to give the best product for the long term. So we're just doing that temporary closure for 2 days. We'll open it back up to traffic again. It'll stay in the current configuration until November 2nd. At that time, we're going to be switching traffic from the current configuration onto the new pavement, northbound and southbound, and finishing up with the construction of that.
Yeah, it's coming together pretty quick here as things wrap up. Besides paving, what else do they have to do for wrapping up stuff on Hatchery Road this year?
We need to finish paving the trail, finishing some curb and gutter. The walls, they'll be in the they'll be stained in the spring, I guess. We're running out of weather to get that done. But the walls are completed. The lighting will be coming. So we'll be doing some temporary lighting over the winter, and then our poles will be delivered sometime in the spring. So we'll be getting those up. So traffic signals, again, it's just taking a little bit longer to get everything due to COVID and in manufacturing processes. So it's, we're working on it.
No, understandable. Yeah, you know, weather, between the weather and COVID and stuff, I mean, truly, we're lucky we got to where we are today for even getting up to paving for next week. So very excited about that. And we'll remind everybody about the closure next week and any changes due to weather. They only have a certain amount of time, Bill, to get this done with the weather and it getting colder, right? At some point, you can't pave if it's too cold out.
Right. We're required to, have certain temperatures and rising, like 35 and rising. And if it gets too cold, they have to add a bunch of chemicals to the pavement to warm it up, essentially, so that it can still be formed into the shape that it needs to. It gets expensive to do that, so neither the contractors nor the city really want to have them go through with that, but it's out there if we need it.
Yeah, nope. We'll try and hope that the weather stays semi right where it is, and or warms up at least till we wrap that up. Now going to McKee Road, that project also in its stages of paving. We got a good chunk of that down last week. Tell us where we're at today.
Right now, we're gearing up to do the final paving for that stretch as well next week. It'll be later in the week. We're going to be working on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to complete the paving in 3 different days and 3 different closures. And there will be some detours involved with that. We're in the process of finalizing those detours that we'll be posting online and with Fact TV. So we'll be getting those out hopefully today or tomorrow. And yeah, we're trying to wrap things up. So the map that you would see for the planned closures: orange on the 29th, yellow on the 30th, and green on the 31st.
Yeah, and again, as those closures do come up, we'll remind drivers of that they need to be prepared for slow traffic and whatnot. And then as far as wrapping that project up, Bill, what else do they have to do once the paving is done?
They'll be doing the pavement marking for the most part, getting the lines down, some signs, some traffic signals, and that's pretty much it.
Fantastic. Any other reports on Hatchery Road or McKee Road?
Nope. I guess, for next week, if you can try to, it's going to be really confusing. It's going to change every day. If you want to just try to avoid the whole area for those 3 days, it would be most helpful. And we just want to get things wrapped up out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we'll take it day by day here on Talking Fitchburg and get that information out for you, Bill. Any updates on any other projects happening around the city?
We just got some sewer extension that's going on at the intersection of Seminole and Lacey. Just be aware that there's workers and construction vehicles crossing the roads there if you're going through that area.
Fantastic, Bill. Always a pleasure. And we'll check back in with you next week as things wrap up here for the month of October.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, Bill Balke, our Public Works Director. And again, avoid the areas. We'll again share that info here on TF all next week. Take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.